Lisa Wickstead with Connections Yoga, and we are focusing on the Yoga Sutras, the philosophies of yoga. Specifically today, we are focused on Citta, C-I-T-T-A, Citta. Citta is the heart and the mind. I often encourage people to make decisions based on the heart. We make decisions with our knowledge and our experiences and facts from the mind. We make decisions from the heart, what feels right, like our instincts. And oftentimes, if we trust our instincts, it's often the right decision for us. Citta is a medium of the heart and the mind between our thoughts, our actions, and our perceptions of the world. Our heart-mind is influenced by what we experience in the world through our senses and our observation, through the sights, the sounds, our touch, our smells, our tastes, what we encounter in the world through our observations. And it is the medium between what's called the inner world, your inner light of awareness, which never changes. It's that pure, unconditional love, versus the outside world, people, resources, experiences in the outer world, which is ever changing. So we want to find ourselves into a place where that inner light of awareness is balanced with the outer world experiences. Now our Citta, our heart-mind, it is that barrier, that medium between the outer world and the inner light of awareness. So being aware of how much baggage are we carrying in our lives? How much worries, how many distractions are you subconsciously or consciously holding on to? That can weigh down the heart-mind. So how do we find ways to let go of what doesn't serve us? It might be physically letting go of things we're no longer using that are cluttering our lives. It might be relationships that are not serving us anymore. But these distractions, the clutter, the baggage, whether it's physical or mental, it weighs down and influences our actions. What might you be willing to let go in your life? To surrender, to give up? And when we have our life experiences, they create memories. Some are long-term memories, some are short-term memories. Others are memories that we store and we access readily, and others are ones that are stored, but yet we don't connect them very frequently. But our experiences in life, as we encounter others and encounter the world around us, it does influence us and our behaviors. It influences our actions, our self-esteem, our self-confidence, the opinions that we may have, and even the prejudice that we often may have in the world. So the focus on Citta, the heart-mind, is how do we have more positive behaviors? How do we take our experiences and hold on to the positive memories that are created? How do we build up our self-esteem and our self-confidence? How do we have opinions that don't hurt others, that are respectful of other people's opinions and honors the person? And then our prejudices, how do we minimize those so that we don't have prejudice towards others based on socioeconomic status, their ethnicity, their religions, their genders, their choices in life? How do we make it so that our heart-mind is accepting and loving of others? Now our heart center, our Citta, it reminds us to be open to others, to be accepting of others without any judgment, and to be loving, compassionate. How can we be open to experiences and memories and love for ourselves? Well, yoga is a perfect example of taking care of yourself with self-compassion, self-love, and mindfulness, giving yourself the space to come into, especially yin yoga, a quieter practice. And one of the things that we want to encourage ourselves to do is to surround ourselves with people who are positive, who are uplifting, who are safe, and who help you to be a better person in the heart and the mind. When we invite a clearer Citta, a clearer heart mind, it allows us to experience less misunderstandings in life. When we listen to others, we are empathetic and loving to others. We are more willing to understand them. And Stephen Covey from 7 Habits of Highly Effective People says to seek to understand before you seek to be understood. So that connection with others, as you're trying to understand others with love and compassion, that's going to help lead to less misunderstandings in our communications. As you increase your connection with your heart center, you increase the clarity that you experience in the mind and the heart. You increase your love of not only others, but also of yourself. And you experience more positive behaviors and actions. So anything that we can do to promote a positive, more clear heart-mind Citta benefits us in our daily life. As you come into the space, we bring our hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. This is the center of our connection. That inner light that's within you is the same light that's within me, and we acknowledge each other through our namaste. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed learning about Citta, the Yoga Sutra of the heart-mind, and that you go forth with a clear and peaceful heart-mind. Namaste.